My name is Angela.
My name is Marcus.
Rhys works in Greggs. He generally keeps the outside area tidy, the cafe area. He stocks the fridge, keeps everywhere clean and tidy. He loves working there. We weren't sure what he was going to do when he left school. He went to college for initially. We thought he was going to be there for 3 years, but after about a year, it wasn't working out. And at that time, Simon James from WorkFit happened to get in touch with us. We'd filled out a questionnaire about WorkFit and about work life for people with Down syndrome, and Simon got in touch with us and said there was an opportunity coming up. Once contact had been made with Simon James from WorkFit, he came out to visit us and met Rhys, and he really chatted to Rhys about what he wanted to do and his aspirations, what sort of job he'd like to do, what his interests were, and got a real picture of where Rhys would fit in. He also spoke to us as parents to see if we had any ideas. Rhys wanted to work in somewhere to do with food. He did a BTEC cookery course at school, and he was really keen to work in either a cafe or in a kitchen somewhere. So Simon took notes with that and then got in touch, and then a job opportunity came up in Greggs. I think his confidence has definitely grown. He feels part of a team. He feels like he belongs somewhere and it's away from us in that way, which is a good thing for him. He's more independent in that way. He knows, I don't think they have to tell him what to do. I think he knows what's expected of him within his job, and that's given him sort of his confidence as well. I think he feels sort of self-worth, and he feels part of the sort of wider community as well, because it's in the town centre and he's on very much at the front of the shop. Through
the help of WorkFit, then obviously Rhys has been able to work his way through a period of training, of work experience, and now into paid work, which is what we always dreamed about really as parents, watching him growing up. And again, such as many other things, might have been a pipe dream, but it's not. So that, I think that gives us confidence moving forward. And what's especially nice about it now, I mean, we're all adults here now, and my daughter's away in college, so the three of us are living here, and he has his own little world and his own little outlets, and we know very little about it, and he seems to like that, and I like it as well. It gives him that degree of independence which we always hoped he'd get, and it's just an extension of that really. And beyond the actual the day of work there, then when there are social events organised, you know, he's used to seeing staff nights out, you know, workplaces and things like that, and he's got one himself, you know, and it's quite nice really that he's got that little outlet, again totally independent from us, with people with whom he interacts on a daily basis, and that social level is just so very, very important for him as well, you know, and it's just lovely to go and pick him up then when he's had a good night out, and yeah, it's just great really. I think you worry when he's in school, of a school age, then everything's fine, you know, somebody's caring for him. The moment he moves into young adulthood, then by its very definition he's got to have a degree of independence, and it's knowing how far to let go and what is safe for him, what's achievable by him. These are all issues that you don't face until he moves into young adulthood, or your child moves into that phase in their lives. So there's that constant sense of worry, I think, and concern as to how he's going to adapt, and also how other people are going to adapt to him as well, having somebody working with them and encountering problems and issues that they've not had to face before. But what's very, very nice about it is that Greggs from the very outset have been extremely supportive, extremely progressive in their way of thinking. So it's just, he's landed up in the right place, and it's the fact that WorkFit found it for us really is wonderful.